Hey guys, welcome back to the third video on n8n workflow automation. It's a tutorial I just started. Hopefully everybody can learn something from some of these n8n workflows. So previous two videos we spoke about n8n for appointment reminders as well as billing reminders. So today we talk about something more relating to appointments. So enterprise waitlisting to autofill slots that people last minute cancel. So last minute cancellation is very common today because things crop up in life and people can't make it for their appointment. So people tend to cancel appointments, right? And when they cancel their appointments, the appointment actually becomes empty, right? That slot becomes empty. And then the worst part is your receptionist, your healthcare assistant doesn't know about it yet because they're so busy with the whole ops workflow, right? So, of course, your patients on your wait list also don't know about this. And somewhere, somehow, people are waiting 3 months for an appointment when they could have gotten it earlier, right? So this video, we talk about how we can build a system that can automatically fill slots within 2 minutes. And yep, let's see. So I guess when patients cancel, most hospitals do two things, right? Either the receptionist manually calls down the wait list. So I'm sure you guys have an Excel sheet to call down patients on the wait list, which would take honestly 1 hour, often hitting voicemails, people not picking up their calls, and eventually that whole appointment slot remains empty, just sitting there. And it's just a lot of effort, a lot of human effort, cognitive effort to put a patient into a wait list, put a wait list patient into an empty slot, right? Because for all you know, the person you're calling is not free, right? So in a way, this is kind of like what we're going to handle today, right? So just looking down the line, what we want to do here is really create an n8n workflow from the beginning where you detect that the slot is being cancelled, right? So we're going to add in a couple more scenarios here where when an appointment is being cancelled, the slot is empty. There is this thing called a triage workflow today where we create a triage workflow that says that you want to kind of make sure that people who you reached out on the wait list is or are patients who urgently need an appointment. So not everybody on the wait list needs an appointment so urgently. So that's where the triage workflow takes place, and everything else here takes place. Checks the business hour before you start calling patients, and then that's where we fetch the wait list, right? So we want to fetch the wait list in a credible source. It could be your Google Sheet. Not everybody has an electronic medical record system today, so you could fetch it from your wait list today. Google Sheets can do that. And after that, check and log slots. The very important thing about this whole waitlisting and reaching out to waitlisting is to log the slots, so that basically you want to reach out to patients who you want to give them an offering that stays static and locked, so that when people accept the offer for the for the new appointment, that slot will be available, right? And of course, if the slot has been taken up for some reason, then we'll abort it altogether, right? And then we spoke about priority scoring and sorting. And of course, once you decide who you want to reach out to, so we're going by WhatsApp. This whole channel goes by WhatsApp only, not SMS, not email, because we want a quick response from the patient. So we'll send out this personalized WhatsApp message. And of course, we'll notify the patients that there is this, they're on the wait list. We have a last minute slot. Press 1 to confirm, press 2 if you want to accept the offer or decline the offer, right? And then we give them a response time of maybe countdown 60 minutes just for them to respond. This 60 minutes, you can kind of decide whether you want it to be 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on you and your urgency to fill slot. And then of course later we do a quick check to check whether the patient has confirmed coming or not coming, right? And of course in the event that that person is a happy flow, says that I'm on the wait list and I'm okay to come for your last minute appointment, we will do a direct creation of a pending appointment. Okay, so why I decided to use pending appointment is because you don't want the AI to directly read into your EMR system. And I think one of the things that you also want to be more cautious is you want to make sure that there's some human control when appointments are being created. Okay, so that's where you kind of like notify staff that there's a pending appointment that requires you to confirm, right? And then once the staff has done that check in the system to make sure that, okay, this booking is legit, right? Everything is in order, we would send a confirmation receipt to the patient. So somewhere along the line, when the patient confirm, we will probably want to also tell the patient, hey, this appointment is not confirmed, it's pending, right? So then once it's confirmed, we'll send a receipt to the patient to say, hey, your appointment has been confirmed, and we will send you all the other instructions, SMS reminder, appointment reminder, pre-visit instructions, and so on. Of course, in the event that the patient didn't reply, we would kind of move on to the next patient. So in that first patient, we will tell the first patient, sorry man, too bad, time's up, we're moving on. And we move on to the next patient to tell the next patient, hey, we found you on the wait list. You want to come down or not? So we have a quick slot. You don't have to wait too long. And we're giving you 30 minutes, 1 hour to respond. And then that's where all these things happen, right? So this is the whole flow for filling up the wait list. But since you stay on all the way, perhaps let's talk about another section where the patient replies, right? And what happens is that it will kind of like, since we are leaving a WhatsApp channel open, there will be patients who want to ask other things, right? So when they ask other things, we will check our system to see whether we could respond through a chatbot. If not, flag a patient's question out to staff, or they're asking silly questions, then we would skip it altogether, right? So then this is where, and of course we're leaving an open channel to say that although the patient has accepted this new appointment, we also leave room for them to say they want to cancel or they want to reschedule. So literally it's like a cycle where, where the first part, where the patient has said they can't make it, they want to cancel, we cancel that slot, we give it to another person, but that person also said that he agreed, but subsequently also said that he wants to reschedule. We have to cater that workflow for the patient to kind of like move on to the next, they want to move on to another appointment date, so we can move on down to the wait list and make this into a so-called circular flow, right? So that and of course we also allow opt-out workflows. So for patients who on the WhatsApp, when we reached out to them, we probably give them an option to say you can opt out from the wait list so that we can stop disturbing you and stuff. But I think this workflow kind of is not so firm up yet, because technically we don't want them to opt out. So this is something that maybe you may or may not want to consider for your workflow. So this is all in all the waitlist function for when appointments are being cancelled or rescheduled. There is this way that you can fill up slots based on an automated process without having your staff to manually call patients on the wait list. So yeah, this is the flow right here on n8n. Let me know in the comments section below if you all have any enhancements or feedback on this workflow. And of course, if you like this tutorial videos on n8n for healthcare, do give me a like, subscribe, and follow the channel so that we can make more content for you guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!